you can master just 3 things, thumbnail, title, and the first 15 seconds of your video, you can grow any YouTube channel. Get these things right, it controls about 90% of your success, and YouTube will push your videos out to thousands and thousands of new viewers. Now I've grown my main channel from 0 to just under 60,000 subscribers, and honestly, these 3 things have changed everything for me. Okay, so let's start with thumbnails. This is really important, so listen when I say it. A thumbnail's job isn't to look pretty, it is to get clicked. One more time. A thumbnail's job is not to look pretty. It doesn't matter how beautiful your thumbnail is, its job is to make people see it and want to click on your video. So don't view your thumbnail as like a painting. View it as a billboard and you're driving on the freeway, 70 miles an hour. Does it catch your attention? That's how you need to view designing your thumbnail. When you're building a thumbnail for your audience, not a painting, it's a billboard. Okay, so here are a few things that are gonna make you masters of creating a thumbnail. The first thing, emotion. If you look to my main channel, Ben Talks Talent, and you look at my face, you will see there is emotion there for all of my videos. So you're gonna see shocked faces, you're gonna see expressive faces. That is what gets people to click. It's really important that they see emotion there. Emotion sells. The next thing you need to focus on is words. Look at my thumbnails there. I use no more than 4 or 5 words max. One of the biggest mistakes new YouTubers make is you'll see a thumbnail and it has like 17 words. You need to be concise. 4 words. Contrast is also really important. If you're going to be bright, maybe a dark background. If you're going to be a little bit darker, maybe you have a lighter background. That contrast catches people's eyes. It's really important. Making sure that your thumbnail sticks out relative to your peers, your competition, is key. I want you to try this next time. Next time you have an idea for a video, build the thumbnail first and let everything else come after that, and you will be shocked at the results. Okay, so your title of the video. If your thumbnail is the hook, your title is the second hook. It's not a preview. This is how you get people to lean in. One of the most powerful things you can do moving forward is the curiosity test. Does my title elicit curiosity? When someone reading this, are they curious? Are they curious about what I said, and do they want to read more? I'm going to give you 2 examples here. I'm going to give you a weak example and I'm going to give you a strong example. Okay, so here's a weak example. YouTube SEO tips. Okay, right? What does that do for you? It does nothing for me personally. Now, here's a great one. Nobody told you this about YouTube SEO. Boom. That is much more interesting. Nobody told you this about blank is way more interesting than YouTube SEO tips, right? So when you're thinking about creating a thumbnail, it's really important just to really dig in and go, does this make someone curious? Does it make them want to click it? If you are looking for YouTube SEO advice, YouTube SEO tips, yeah, sure. That is what you're looking for. But it doesn't elicit any emotion. When it's nobody told you this about YouTube SEO, then I'm like, well, what did they tell me? What are they keeping from me? Why are they lying? And before you finally land on that title, ask yourself this question. Without your thumbnail, would someone click on your video just based on that title? And if you can do that in conjunction with having an amazing thumbnail, that is great. Here's how I want you to think about it. One last thing before we move on from titles. Titles are 70% science and SEO and 30% psychology. You are trying to get inside the head of the viewer, what would make them click. If you're finding value in this video, do me a favor, hit that like button. It helps my channel a ton. And hit subscribe, that way you never miss one of my free videos that is gonna help you grow your YouTube channel fast. Retention is YouTube's #1 ranking signal, okay? Nothing is more important than that. You work really hard to get someone to click your video, right? We just spent the first couple minutes of this video talking about title, talking about thumbnail. So you get them to do all that. That is hard work. They're there. That first 15 seconds is critical. Treat that first 15 seconds like it's life or death. I mean, YouTube puts so much value in this, it's not something that can be overstated. If people drop off of your video quickly, your video dies. But if people continue to watch, your video will literally live for years. People will be clicking on it from 5 years from now. I have videos that make me $2 a day, every single day. And I made them 5 years ago. And it's because that first 15 seconds, I nailed it. It made people want to watch at least 60% of the video. Okay, so practically speaking, how do you nail that first 15 seconds? So here's a few things. You need curiosity and tension. A statement like, you are probably making this mistake right now. Wow, right? That's gonna make you go, am I making a mistake? I better watch. I don't wanna be making that mistake. I don't know what this mistake is, but I wanna make sure I'm not making it. That'll make you continue to watch. Next, cut the fluff, okay? People who have like an intro they use every single time, like you're not a syndicated TV show. You are a YouTube channel. Get right to the information. Cut that fluff. That makes people click off. You also should preview the payoff. People need to know that by watching your video, they are going to extract value. You could say something along the lines of, I will show you in this video how I fixed my thumbnails and tripled my views. Boom, I would watch that video. I'm making a video similar, but I would literally watch that video if someone said that to me. And lastly, make sure there's some sort of visual interest in that first 15 seconds. Things can pop up, there can be cuts, there can be words. That hooks people. And if you can hook people for that first 15 seconds, they're going to stay for minutes. And if they stay for minutes, your YouTube channel is going to grow. Okay, so practically speaking, how do you put these into practice for your next YouTube video? Think of an idea, and then I want you to write 10 thumbnails. Which thumbnail elicits the most curiosity? Which one, when you read it, you go, yeah, I would click on that. Then design 3 thumbnails, okay? And look at your thumbnails and think to yourself, which one of these makes me want to click it, right? Do that. And then I don't care how much scripting you do for your entire video, right? Feel free to do bullets, but really script that first 15 seconds. That first 15 seconds is killer, so the scripting has to be compelling. And if you do that, you do those 3 things, for your next videos, they are going to grow much better than the ones that preceded them. Now, one of the last remaining things that's really hard is actually coming up with the ideas. Like, how do you get good YouTube video ideas? I told you to write 10, and then I told you to pick the best one, but how do you come up with them? In this video, I actually solve it for you. I'm going to teach you how to come up with enough ideas so that you basically never run out of good ideas to make a video. I'll see you over there.